What's up guys, ABC Matt here, bringing you another video. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. It's pretty chill, not much estate sales, garage sales going on. So I'm going to take a little walk stroll about 40 minutes away from the city, and you can see how actual tour is over here. If you like it, come by and check it out. So I'm going to see a total of 4 waterfalls, but this is 3 of them. That's generally speaking where they are. And then this is a map of how far it is from the city. It's about a 40-minute drive away to go to the first waterfall, which is the Multnomah Falls. And here's some little folklore of the Multnomah Falls. So first up guys is Multnomah Falls. Let's check it out. So we're in October, November, and during that time it's off-peak tourism season. So surprising enough, there's still a good amount of people here. Well guys, this is Multnomah Falls in all her glory. So it's a 2-tiered waterfall. The upper floor is 542 feet, I believe, and then the lower waterfall is about 69 feet. This is what you usually see in postcards, and when you punch in Portland, they usually show this waterfall. It's probably the most well-known waterfall ever. So you can walk across that bridge. I'm going to do that in a bit. But you can also walk all the way to the top. But the top doesn't have much of a view. It's just going to look over the parking area. So here's me going up to the bridge. It's a windy road, but when you get to the top, it's a little bit wet up on the bridge, obviously because of the water spinning around all over the place. But you don't realize how high you are until you look over and you see the observation looking out to the waterfall, and you see how high up you are. And you can see that the top of the waterfall is amazing. If you guys, again, in Oregon, you have to see it. It's a must. People ask me, like, what cameras do I use for my videos? I use the Insta360, and I also use GoPro Black 10. And the reason why I use the Black 10 is because even though they're up to, I believe, like 13 now, the 13 one doesn't have the wide aspect ratio like the 10 does. It seems like they did away with it, but I like the wide aspect ratio. I like to show my viewers the whole wide aspect, basically showing the whole thing, like from left to right, or what I see. So I stick with the Black 10. I'm happy with the Black 10 for now. I did at one point got the 12, and I go, the quality is not much of a difference, and I lose that wide aspect. So I said, nah, I returned it and stick with my Black 10. It does its job. But anyway, that was Multnomah Falls. That's probably the most well-popularized waterfall in Oregon. There's a few others over here that are kind of well-known, but not as popular. But I believe that the other falls are probably just as good, if not better. According to Wikipedia, they said Oregon has 238 waterfalls, and I'm just showing you only a few, only scratching the surface. But again, if you're in Oregon, it's something that you can't miss. You gotta look at the waterfalls, do a trail hike, see nature at its finest. So what do I do when I wind down, when I'm not going to estate sales, garage sales, reselling? I like to relax. I like to take walks. I'm not as active as I used to be. but I try to do what I can. Getting older and getting old suck. But I tell you one thing, if you go see nature, you definitely get a good workout. I want to give a big shout out to Around Portland Tours. I booked with them via TripAdvisor, and the tour again is called the Half Day Columbia River Gorge and Waterfall Hiking Tour. So if you are in the area, I recommend that tour guide. It's pretty free range, let you to roam around on your own. But during the commute to the waterfalls, a lot of fun facts, and it's great. I just want to give my props to them for that. I was tempted to bring my mirrorless camera, but considering that we're hiking and I'm carrying video equipment, I'm like, let me just take pictures with my camera on my phone. It would serve its purpose. But next time around, when I'm not doing YouTube content, I definitely will bring my mirrorless camera so I can take better shots. But anywho, I want to take this opportunity also to mention, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I hit my milestone of 1,000, but that does not to say that I'm stopping there. I wish I could get more, but I definitely need the viewing hours. So if you can help me play those videos, it would be a big help. So Oregon is a really nature run, nature walk, hiking, biking. It's a very outdoor kind of state. Even though you might say, oh, it rains a lot. I mean, it's not green for a reason, right? And you know what? I'm a former New Yorker, so honestly, the rainfall totals are very similar to New York. It just spread out a little bit more. Less heavy, powerful rains that come down. It's more like a mist drizzle, which is tolerable. But anyway, I'm going to one of the last waterfalls, and it's one of my favorites. I mean, Multnomah Falls is great and all, but this one that we're hiking down to is pretty good as well. It has that rock formation waterfall that you might see other places have, but Oregon has one as well. I believe this one's called Latrell Falls, and it's one of my favorites. Also apologize for the camera being on a tilt a little bit. Guess my mount got shifted during the walk over, so I didn't realize it until I'm doing this edit. You gonna sleep good today? Yeah, you're exhausted. I'm surprised you have that kind of energy right now. Yeah, yeah. And also the water is coming down not as strong because it's like residual water. Tomorrow it was supposed to rain, so it would definitely have more water that comes down. But it's been fairly dry, so the water is not as strong. But tell me you don't think that's awesome with the rock formation with the water coming down.
Isn't that so cool? That's my favorite part about this one. Those rocks so cool. It looks like Iceland or England.
Yeah.
Scotland has rock formations. It's pretty area that does have poison oak. When I see it, I'll point it out to you. They do keep it cleared off the trails, so if you stay on trails, everything will be fine. There was a cougar spotting out here. That was in late July. And that specific sighting was because there was a trail runner. Trail running is the new cool thing here in Oregon. I don't get it. I'm in the woods to like relax and enjoy myself, but apparently relaxing and enjoying yourself is running for some people. And they were out here trail running at dusk. So, you know, dusk and dawn are kind of the times when animals are eating. So that guy's just running around looking like a snack. So we shouldn't see anything out there. All right.
Again, special thanks to Around Portland Tours, specifically our tour guide Shannon. Shannon was awesome. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it for all the knowledge that you brought to us, and you know, driving us and showing us around. Again, if you're in the Portland area, please check out the half-day Columbia River Gorge and Waterfall hiking tour. And I see you next time.